And with me now is Sean Davidson, spokesperson at Toronto Pearson. Sean, welcome. I can see you're outside. I hope you're staying warm. See lots of snow around you and also this extreme cold. How is this all affecting flights at Pearson so far?
Yeah, it is very cold. It's having a significant impact on the operations, but it's been all hands on deck since it began to snow out here with the snowplow team doing continuous circuits of the taxiways, the runways, the aprons. Our de-icing facility, we just spoke to them moments ago, about 120 planes going through there so far today. So it's all hands on deck, but it's a winter storm, and there's a lot of preparations that go into winter storms like this. And we're working very closely with our airline partners. If I just step out of the way, I can show you sort of what the situation is on the airfield here. You can see a few vehicles moving about, but the visibility is quite low right now. And just standing beside me is a massive pile of snow. And when we deal with snow events like this, there ends up being so much snow actually out on the airfield that falls at one time that we have to melt it in real time. So the snow will get pushed to this pile here, and then it'll go to the melter shortly. But about 5 million square meters of airfield to clear. So it's no small task, but it's all hands on deck here as we go through that with our operation.
My goodness, it sounds like a lot of work. Let's talk about the cancellations for a moment. Are there any particular airlines or flights that have been affected the most?
So the storm in general is having a significant impact on airline schedules. So there have been a number of delayed and canceled flights. It's really important for passengers to check their flight status with their airline before coming to the airports. But we're working very closely with the airlines. We've actually opened up our emergency operations control center to have an airport-wide response to this significant snowstorm. So it's all hands on deck inside the airport right now as well, collaborating with airlines, different stakeholders to make sure that everybody has the joint response to this situation in Toronto right now.
For anyone who does have a flight booked today or maybe in the next couple of days, are you expecting more cancellations potentially? What should travelers know?
Well, like I mentioned, checking flight status before you come to the airport. Don't come if you don't have a confirmed flight. That's the first piece of advice for passengers. When this snow actually stops, the airport will continue working with the airline around the clock to help them with their recovery efforts. That's the stage that airlines generally go into after storms like this, getting flights going back out. But also for us, the work doesn't stop when the snow stops falling either. Yes, it might be off the taxiways and runways, but it's a significant amount of snow. So we need to continue, for example, moving it to the melters out here on the airfield, moving it to different parts so that we can continue the operations down at the gates as well. So again, it's really going to be all hands on deck for the next 24, 48 hours. But we do so much preparation for these winter events. We're monitoring forecasts in real time, bringing people together from across the airport community before storms, putting traffic management initiatives in place to make sure that we have enough time to actually get out in between flights to clear taxiways and runways. And really, it all comes down to, at the end of the day, safety is the #1 priority. So we want people to be flying today, but also we need to make sure it's safe. And that's what our crews are doing around the clock here.
Yep, safety's got to be at the top of the list. All right, Sean Davidson, spokesperson at Toronto Pearson, thanks so much for this.